Hello? Yeah, should I open my stream just in case? I'm gonna look at it on phone though. I'm not gonna look at it on. Hi. I hope I don't sound different. All my settings got erased apparently. On like literally everything. I didn't notice. Bad. Why am I getting an ad on my own stream? No, I'm leaving. Who is this streamer? Bro, I got 2 ads. Damn! Okay. Hi, Trung. Do I sound okay? Oh, I don't like that. Well, I guess it's okay. It's grainy though! Bro, I didn't have time to change my settings! Y'all made me start stream so fucking fast. No, that wasn't your fault. I could delete stream if I really wanted to. Steel series isn't working, so. Kinda shit out of luck here, guys. Hang on, give me a minute. I have an idea. Is it. Did it work? Guys, do I sound better now? Hi, Ezra. Hi, Jose. Hi, Garcia. Hang on. I gotta open my stream again. If I get hit with ads, I'm gonna cry. If I sound, like, dumb. Oh, no, I'm quitting. Oh, this sounds a lot better. That sounds better than earlier. It sounds less grainy. I'm listening to myself, so. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, I don't know how my PC's gonna run in game. No clue. Haven't tested. I've been doing a lot, bro. So I'm testing it with all y'all. So if something goes wrong, y'all are like, "Oh, Zoda's not streaming because she doesn't want to stream." Okay? We're just gonna test it together. We're just gonna test it together. What are all these games? What? What the hell? Why does it have a 94%? I'm actually so done. I give up. We should play it for real. Absolutely. Okay, hang on. For like 2 seconds. Okay, this is gonna be the first game we test on stream to see if my PC can handle itself. Oh. Gonna get hacked, bro. Okay. Anti-lag. Awesome. Oh, you guys can see my AMD in the corner. That's cool, I guess. Guys, we gotta watch the story. Yo, is that Dora? Yo! Girls, is your joins off? My joins probably are off, bro. I don't got no clue. I haven't played Roblox in like 2 days. Oh, by the way, no stream tomorrow. I have a closing shift. And it's a 9-hour shift. Alright. Loser, you're so... Is that the guy from Zelda? What story is this? Sigh, I wish I could get out of here. I hate school. People keep bullying me for no reason. I don't care about the bacon. Hey, Labubu. Alright. Now we're trying to be funny. That's her name? You're a caca? Alright, you're a caca. He's got fire coming out of his hand. He's scary, bro. You think we don't see what's going on, nerd? Stop playing. Kitten? What? Who made this? I'm blocking them. Oh, Jesus. You're right, my elf. Oh, I can't do this one. I can't. Yo, I'm trying to voice act as hard as I can. I can't do it. This dialogue's insane. Does stream look okay, by the way? I haven't checked. We should go. Who is this guy? What the fuck? Who is this guy? We should go. I don't want you to get hurt, kid. Can't do it. I can't do it. Stream looks bot. Alright. Man, what the fuck? Hang on. I'm gonna check stream just because of Ezra. This is Ezra's fault, by the way. What does stream look like? This is 720. Can I not go? Wait. My phone isn't letting me change it to 1080p. My phone's ass, I guess. Let me just check on my PC. I'm gonna hear my voice for a few seconds. My PC, I'm gonna... Okay. Alright, let's go back to this. What hair? Oh, you're so weak. I hate people like you. Stand up for yourself, loser. I'm not saying that. What name is it? That's not his name. Is it his name like Bakugo or something? Who the hell is who? So why are you playing this? Because we got sidetracked? Lincoln Bacon ran away happily forever. Wow, thanks for spoiling, Jose. Oh. Ruin everything. Oh, I thought he was a part of the story. I was like, what the fuck is Goku doing here? I'm not reading this. Okay. We should get to the end, though. We should at least... Oh, we got a whole class. Who do we got? Who are you? Got Dora, got... Why is there... What is this class? There's fucking... Yeah. Yo. I don't know who this guy is. Who the hell is that? Ochatoni? class of please don't graduate. This Tony portion is so boring. Can this guy read minds or something? Guys, I think it's a love story. There's 16 parts! No, more than that! 18! Yo, I'm not... Maybe we'll do a part a day. A part a day. Why is there so many? Why are you on... How did you do that? Why is there 18 parts? I'm not playing this. Oh my god. What are you talking? This is why I'm a hospital ox. What are you talking about? Okay, I'm gonna be hopping on this game, getting a little bit of my sanity back. Not really though, because it's anime tower defense. So kind of throw that out the window. Anyway, let me tell you all about my PC. I really want to see if this game is gonna work good. With the settings I have. I have no clue how it's going to look. I haven't tested a thing. The other game's clearly easier to run. Let me walk around a little bit. I just want to see the pixels and stuff. Okay. Is that worse or better than my old stream? Like my stream from 2 days ago, let's say. It deadass looks worse. Not bad type of worse, but like worse. You know what I'm saying? Like the stream. The delay is kind of high. Let me count delay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9-second delay. I think that's on ultra low latency. It is. That's not good. Ultra low should be 5 seconds or less. Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to go through and tweak a lot of my stream settings and figure out what's good. You know what I'm saying? Auto 0. I'm gonna do 0 seconds. Hang on. I don't know why I can change that middle of the stream. NVIDIA never let me do that. So, WAMD, I guess, or OBS. Whatever you want to say. Whatever you want to meet your right, I guess. W both. I can't believe I'm switching back to AMD. 2 AMD things now. Alright, let's see now. It looks significantly worse. Okay. But is the delay better? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that means we gotta put it right in the middle. 1 second. Why did all the lighting just change? 1 second. There we go. I think I'm actually the best at this. Okay. I didn't just exit OBS, did I? No, I didn't. Don't know why I thought I exited OBS. I already have her. Okay. Time to do stuff. Let me yap a little bit about my PC. So Frederick, what were I going to do with that? So, dude, I put the new power supply in my PC. By the way, me and my dad are working on it. The power supply is by far the hardest PC component to install. People are always like, oh, the CPU is the hardest, because so many things can go wrong. No, it's the power supply. It is 100% the power supply. Even more things can go wrong with the power supply. I don't know. I don't like the power supply. I didn't like that part. I think the CPU part, you know, it's a little stressful. Not to the degree that the power supply is. So, yeah, you can join me, Crafty. I have it. Have what? Power supply is not hard for me. Power supply was hard for me. The rest of PC is fine. This is my first time putting a power supply in. Got a 1020 watt. Or 1200 watt, sorry, 20 watt. I can help you. In the game? Or with the power supply? I mean, I already got it in. Nothing's wrong with it. I just upgraded it, like, yesterday. Wait, yesterday? Yeah, yesterday. I upgraded my GPU, and then I had to upgrade my power supply because I had a 700 watt before, and it wouldn't run a 9070 XT. Or it would probably kill itself. So, I'm upgrading my power supply. Crafty, I'll put my username in chat. You can send me a friend request. Just let me know your username. Also, you can just join me. But, anyway. So, we get the power supply in. Everything goes kind of good. It took us like an hour and a half to like get the thing set up. Put the new GPU in, you know, seemed like we rechecked everything a few times because if you know one thing, power supply, you plug it into the wrong thing, a lot of things can go wrong. So, you know, scary. Okay, Crafty. Could you help me with raids, actually? Aren't raids good? I think they're really good right now. What's your username? Crafty? Hunt? Okay, got you. Added you. But anyway, so, my, power, what am I talking about? I don't remember what I'm talking about. What am I talking about? Oh. So, we get it upstairs. We move my PC upstairs, right? I kid you not. Plug it in. I plugged in one monitor and the power supply. That was it. Didn't plug in any extra things, right? Turned my PC on. Nothing turns on besides my RAM lights and my power cooler lights. Or my fucking CPU cooler thing. That's it. I don't know if my GPU was on or not at this time. I think it was on. I found out though that newer GPUs, their fans will be off until a certain point. Mine's 57 degrees Celsius is when the fans turn on for my graphics card. I actually think it's pretty cool that they do that. So, you know, didn't know that. I thought the GPU was, I was a little scared for the GPU because I was like, what if the fans are dead? A little nervous. Can you invite me? Invite you where? I don't know why I did that. Let me get this guy. You haven't played this in a long time yet. You say you're... So can you do this or no? Why is my pity at 0 to 85? We did this so many times. What you mean, bro? What, Ezra? Played that game twice, no problems, before, and same day I couldn't load in. Oh. That's weird. That's really weird. Whoa, wait a minute. That's not my mouse. Hold on. I'm noticing an issue. The cord isn't pulling on anything, right? No, it's not. Oh, that's a display issue? Oh, maybe it was the cord. I just fucked with the cord, now it's fine. Okay, it was the cord. I don't even know it's the cord. I like corded mice, though. Okay, Crafty. Hold on. I know you didn't just get rid of my pin. I see how it... What? Frederick, what? Is it my wire? My mouse is slightly jittering. Specifically when I... Wait. Okay, it's not doing it now. It was doing it before, though. I can spell trust. Frederick, are you okay? You sound like you're losing it. Let me figure out what I have to evolve. And we'll go from there. Almost there with him. Which he's really good. I don't know who I want to go with first, though. I think I'm going to go with Admiral, just because he has that makes him go backwards. I think it's better than Sasuke's stun. Actually, could his stun get better when he's evolved, though? How much is it to make the curse sword? Okay. Curse mark. Okay, I'll just evolve him. I'll come back. Are you Soba? You're definitely Soba. So, anyway, back to my PC rant. So I plug in my PC, right? The CPU cooler turns on. The RAM lights turn on. So I assumed the motherboard was on, but nothing else was running. At this time, I thought the GPU didn't work. I now assume that it was working and we're just idiots. But none of my other fans were working. And I was like, damn, that sucks. That really sucks. So, my dad comes back in, and he's messing with some stuff. I'm looking up a bunch of tutorials to see, like, what we plugged in wrong. He changed a few of the plugs, and then everything booted up. But there was no display, and on the motherboard it said the DRAM, which is just the RAM, and the CPU. It had the CPU and the DRAM light on. Bad sign. Very bad sign. Don't want to see that. So I was like, okay, so we probably just like bricked my PC or something. So I was like, because I didn't know if the GPU was on or not. Doesn't have an indicator, by the way. If it's on or not. So my dad's like unplugging it, the GPU. We unplug the GPU, take it out, and I turn it on without the GPU. Nothing. So I'm like, okay, not a GPU issue. That's good. That's good. So then I'm like, take out the CMOS battery. Because I remember last time when we overclocked my CPU, didn't work. PC just didn't turn on. So we had to reset that battery and then it worked. But, so I was like, okay, reset the CMOS battery. Maybe if we reset the motherboard, like, things will work. Reset the motherboard. Things did not work. Nothing came on. We put the GPU back in, because we found out it was a GPU. Put the GPU back in. I'm still looking up tutorials and stuff. I genuinely don't know what to do. It's about, like, 8:30-ish by the time my dad's like, okay, well, we can work on this tomorrow. I'll get your brother over here, and, you know, you can try doing something to it. And he was like, I'm gonna watch some videos. And I was like, okay. So I went to take a shower. And as I was in the shower, I was thinking. I was like, I really don't know what to do. I don't want to go to bed knowing that my PC's not going to turn on. And it's not working. Like, I literally... Don't redeem an ad. Don't redeem an ad. Don't redeem an ad. I'll scam you. Hi, Wraith. I'll send viruses in your mailbox. Oh, damn. Hi, Wraith, though. I'm talking about my, my PC and my upgrading. Worst thing I've ever upgraded in my life. Definitely scary. Definitely scary. So anyway, and I was like, and I got out of the shower, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna ask AI. I hate AI. I kid you guys not, I've looked up so many tutorials, so many things that could be the issue, that I was like, done. I was like, the last answer is ChatGPT. And I was really disappointed, because I was like, this isn't gonna work. I was like, this isn't gonna work. I know ChatGPT is not gonna give me the answer, but they might point me into a decent direction, better than these YouTube tutorials are. Because the YouTube tutorials weren't telling me anything. And then I was looking on Reddit as well. The Reddit people were not helping. So then I asked ChatGPT that I just put in a new power supply. I literally gave ChatGPT the whole scenario. I told them everything. I told them how I already took out the GPU. I already did this. I did that. And then it asked, like, what PC parts were in the PC. So I told it all my PC specs. It comes back at me, and it says, oh, AM5 is very fragile. This is one of the most common issues. Unplug one of your RAM, see what it does. If it turns on, then great. I was like, there's no way. And it started telling me about how it's got AM5 is very fragile. It's got a retrain RAM. 67 viewer bot. What? What? Oh, the guy asking if I want bots, yeah. But in ChatGPT is like, so AM5 compared to DDR4, or well, DDR5 RAM compared to DDR4, and AM4 compared to AM5, AM5 has to retrain the RAM. If you were on DDR4, AM4, it would have instantly booted without an issue. But because it's AM5 DDR5, it's... I was shocked it gave me this answer. I was like, that was on plug-in one RAM gonna work. And I was like, you know what? I've done everything. Bro, DDR6 doesn't exist. What are you talking about? Oh my god, no, DDR... But anyway. So I'm like, okay. We literally have done everything known to man to make this PC turn on. Nothing else has worked. I was like, I'm gonna listen to ChatGPT. Zoda, are you slow? Bro, DDR5 is the highest RAM. They're DDR6 RAM. Buddy, GPUs are in GDDR7. But that's it. That's a different DDR. Okay, Big Back, you're actually rage baiting me. Stream lagging? What you talking about? Stream ain't lagging? Oh yeah, it is. Ezra, what'd you do? Anyway. So. Oh, it's lagging. What's wrong? No! Please, don't lag. If it starts doing this commonly, I actually will end my life. I'm joking. I'm not gonna do that. Don't take that seriously. Is stream working again? Are we fine? Don't fucking break again. Okay. I swear to God. Breaks again. Please, please. I don't need a graphics card that does this. Please, please. Okay. So. Back to my rant. So, hang on. Let me do some upgrades real quick. W. Oh shit, that's a trait reroll. I did not want to give bro a trait. Okay. I meant to get your stuff. I'm an idiot. So anyway. Okay. I know I saw Beesmas was out. It's really difficult. I'm not playing it. Well, I might play it. Can't promise that I won't play it, but you know. Anyway, so I asked ChatGPT this, and my full expectance was like, it's gonna give me answers I already have looked at. Because I looked at all the main tutorials, all the main websites. I was like, it's gonna give me some bullshit. It's gonna give me what I've already looked up, and I'm not gonna get any help. And I kid you not. So it said how it had to retrain RAM and shit because of AM5 and DDR5. I unplug a piece of RAM, turn my PC on. I wait a minute. Lo and behold, it turns on. Huh? This was like 10 o'clock, by the way. I was shocked. Okay, Big Back, what is your issue? Oh my god. Beesmas is too difficult. Dude. You should have... Shut up, Ezra. But anyway... So... So everything turns on. I was shocked. I was like, there's no way ChatGPT just instantly knew what to do. I was shocked. So I go into the BIOS, obviously. It booted to Windows perfectly fine with 16 gigabytes. I go into BIOS, I change up some settings, I restart it, whatever, and I put the second RAM stick in. And I got my AMD drivers and stuff too. I put my stick of RAM in. Oh, you know what? This was before 10 o'clock. This was before my shower. This was like 9 o'clock. So, I plug in the second stick of RAM. Doesn't turn on. I wait like 5 minutes. Nothing. No sign of life. Or, well, there is signs of life, but wasn't turning on. So I was like, did we fry? We're not. What do you mean slinging slurs? What are you talking about? First, I have Big Back's rage baiting you. Why not rage bait her back? That's so true. Big Back, how many pounds of makeup did you wear this morning, girl? Shower. Alright, bro. No way we're calling shower a slur. So, doesn't work on me, by the way. I fucking dudes anyway. Yo! What the hell? Okay, TMI, what the? Alright. Well, I mean, I guess if you say you're gay, that means that. Okay, never mind. So it wasn't TMI, but. What the hell? Still. Oop, not what I wanted to use, but whatever. So anyway, I was at like a law, like ChatGPT just helped me, and I could boot up my PC with 16 gigabytes of RAM. So I was like, okay, now I gotta get it to 32, but you know, the RAM wasn't working. So, sucked. Really, really, really sucked. So then, I go take a shower. It's like 9:30 at this point. I go take a shower, and I'm like, I forgot to update the BIOS. I remembered. I was like, wait. The BIOS can be updated. Shut up, Ezra. So I literally was like big brain. I was like, okay. And I remember some articles saying that you should update the BIOS if stuff isn't working. So I was like, boom, found it. Found the mark. I think I like this one better. I I think he's better, honestly. Yeah. I'll evolve him later, maybe. Is he better? Or is he better? Oh, whatever. Washu me! Anyway, Lava Guy better? You think? How do you know, though? He's an update behind, though. Is he just like a better support? Oh, I guess he does make him walk backwards, so that is kind of better, isn't it? You found a new Pokemon design you love? That's good. So anyway, Ezra, are you joining? I saw that you're level 9. Telling me what's better. You're a level 9. Iron Moth. It looks awesome, in my opinion. Yo, big back. We don't enjoy hot at. Okay, bro. Big back, chill. Jesus. I'm just gonna guess us. Or what's his name? Nah, Soba, come on, bro. Be so for real. But yeah, so after my shower, I get back in and I unplug the second stick of RAM. And after I unplug it, I already had turned the power supply off and everything. So I start. Yo, big bag. Bro. He does seem better, doesn't he? So, yo, big back. So, I update the BIOS using MSI's, like, application, and MSI's application was like, don't update your BIOS unless you need to. Like, don't update your BIOS at all. Like, I don't know why it was advising against it so heavily, but I had no other choice. I mean, one of my RAM slots wasn't working. What am I supposed to do? So, I take the risk and I just update it. I don't know how much of a risk there is, but I update it anyway because, you know, it's my last hope. And if it does break my Windows, let's say, how should I guess? Get a new Windows. So, as long as my PC working though. So I Update the BIOS. Weirdest update I've ever had on my computer. And once it turns back on and it's on Windows, I turn it off. I turn off the power supply. I click the power button a few times to let whatever power needs to get out of it. And then I plug in my second stick of RAM again. Good job, Ezra. It's a good character. I plug in my second stick of RAM. And now I hope. This is my last chance. It's 10:30. I had to wake up at 5 in the morning. I had like 5 hours of sleep. Or maybe 6. 6 probably. But, so it was my last hope. And, I mean, it wasn't my last hope. I would have kept testing around and trying things because I genuinely just could not fall asleep with knowing my PC's not turning on, not acting right. Actually killed me. So, I was like, my last hope. So, plug the stick of RAM in. Turn it on. It boots! Instantly, I go to the BIOS. I turn all of the speeds for the RAM up. I change all of the stuff, because it reset some things. I get into Windows. Everything works. Everything works, and I played some games just to check, like, the temperatures on my PC, and everything's good, besides my CPU. My CPU actually does seem to be overheating. Not a good sign. Probably the cooler, if I were to guess which part it is, because I'm not gonna lie, I kinda cheaped out on that part. Why is this guy not dying? I should have used Shadow Legion. I'm an idiot. How did I not kill him this time? I killed him last time. Maybe he stunned my units differently. Okay, why is he stunned for 11 seconds? Oh, that's kind of crazy. So I'm probably dead here. Because he just kept stunning my best character. He wasn't stunning anyone but the best character that I have, so. That's kind of crazy. What do you mean? Was he only doing 126? Is that why it wasn't working right? Nah, bro. Game broke. Big Back, shut up. I'm not listening to your hydrate. You're not pushing me around like this. I won't take your abuse. But yeah, my PC turned on. I tested everything. Seems like my CPU is hot. Running hot. On the hotter side. Probably because of the CPU cooler, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm gonna change it or not. Probably not. Maybe. If it becomes an issue, I'm probably going. It already kind of seems like an issue. It's okay though. So, but what are you talking about? Yo, this person actually losing it. So anyway, hi Vortex. Then I had to test my GPU fans once I actually got my PC finally running with 32 gigabytes of RAM. Because my RAM fans, as you know, weren't working. So, hopped on Zenless, started messing around on that to see, you know, if my fans would turn on. I was like, I'm gonna let it get to 60 Celsius. If my fans don't turn on, then I think something's wrong with the graphics card. Maybe the fans are faulty. So I'm testing around on there, and I'm looking at AMD's software. I'm gonna actually meet write AMD software in a second here. They have, it's actually so much better than NVIDIA. I am very impressed with how far that the Radeon software has come. Um. So anyway, I it gets to, so my GPU's fans don't turn on till it hits 57 Celsius. Crazy, crazy. Which it doesn't hit that often, and when it does, the fans make it go right back down. So, I mean, my GPU heat wise perfectly fine. No issues there. So GPU's great. Um, doesn't run hot at all. Actually, really good at cooling itself. So that's good. Um, although, so today, earlier, I got back home and I was testing more things with my PC and I was checking temperatures and saw my CPUs running hot, specifically on CPU intensive games, which really sucks. I didn't know my CPU has been overheating for such a long time. Unless if it wasn't overheating until now. Because of maybe either the power supply or the GPU. But it goes up to 95 Celsius when running, like Minecraft, let's say. Which Minecraft do be using my CPU quite a bit. Some of the mods do, at least. Which, like, kinda sucks, but, you know, what can you do? GPU was perfectly fine running Minecraft, like, high shaders, using Distant Horizons, like, making the game look beautiful. That was fun, but I was kind of scared because my CPU was at 95. It kept hitting 95 to 80. Like, it was going up and down really quick. So, yeah, I don't know. I was kind of iffy about it. But that's it. Radeon software is great. So much better than NVIDIA's. So much cleaner. So much smoother. I mean, okay, so you know NVIDIA overlay, right? Like the Alt-Z thing. Usually you hit Alt-Z for it. I don't know if any of you use it. But I use it sometimes. Usually to upscale games, make them look better. Like the little visuals thing that they would give you so you can change colors and stuff. I would sometimes use that because that was actually a really cool feature. I don't think NVIDIA or AMD has that type of feature. They have things related to it, but not that specifically, which is something I'll give NVIDIA. I do really like the picture, like you can literally like change the looks of your game. Great, love that. AMD can't do that. I don't think. I mean, I still have to look around, but I'm like almost positive you can't. Which kind of sucks. I'll miss that feature, but you know, whatever. Not the end of the world. So, I, I mean, AMD, like, the Radeon software, like, I can literally see almost near everything about what's happening in my PC. That's actually sick. I feel like AMD I couldn't do as much with. I feel like it was mostly centered around just the GPU itself. Not so much everything about it. And giving, like, real-time things and the Alt-Z, like the overlay, so much smoother. There were times where if I was running like on a 3080, mind you, I could be running like any sort of game. Like let's say Overwatch. Like not too heavy on the system, but a little on the heavy side, you know what I'm saying? but not enough to, like, I can still watch a video and play Overwatch smoothly-ish. I'm actually gonna test that later, because sometimes when I was playing Overwatch, videos would lag a little bit, with my, 3080. Probably due to the VRAM, because, I mean, 10 gigabytes of VRAM, I guess, isn't that good. But if I were to hit Alt-Z, my computer would just start lagging. Like, horribly bad. Like, lagging. And it was very flashy. I felt like Alt-Z, like, when I would go onto NVIDIA Overlay, it was very, also, it would make your mouse movements delayed. Delay the mouse a ton. Annoyed the hell out of me. Hated when it did that. And it would kind of, like, lag my PC a bit. Definitely lagged it more with the 3060 Ti, but the 3080, it still was lagging quite a bit. So, and when I hit Alt-Z, even when I was in-game, I was hitting Alt-Z on Minecraft, which was very intensive on my system, with all the shaders and distant horizons. I mean, I was really pushing my GPU to its limits on Minecraft, because I wanted to see how far it could go, with how much FPS. And the Alt-Z didn't delay my mouse, didn't lag out my system, instantly, like, turn on, no flashing, no issues, no glitches. I was like, this is great. Like, if this was NVIDIA, my PC would be, like, dying by now. I mean, it was working great. I was like, okay, this is pretty good. Which, I had an AMD graphics card before. It was, like, the competitor to the 3060, like, the regular 3060. I don't remember which exactly it was. I just knew it was a competitor to the 3060. I remember having that graphics card, and I wasn't a huge fan of the Radeon software then. Like, there were issues with it. I feel like the drivers were a little bit of a thing. This was probably in, like, 2020, 2021. Actually, it was probably 2020, if anything. Definitely wasn't great. Bro, what do you mean I can't believe- I'm surprised Sortek didn't read this. Yo, I'm not reading all of your- You are making up your own fanfic in chat. What am I supposed to read? Anyway, I remember there being, like, some driver issues, and sometimes AMD would just crash. But it wasn't, like, horrible. Like, I was like, I would probably choose NVIDIA over AMD at the time. But, you know, like, if I get it, like, if it's like $150 difference from the NVIDIA competitor, like, the AMD graphics card, NVIDIA graphics card, they both do the same thing, one's $150 more. I'm gonna choose AMD. Even if I don't like the software. I was like, the software isn't gonna, like, kill me, you know? So I haven't had an AMD graphics card since, until now, because I wasn't getting that 5070 Ti. Shit was almost $150 more, actually, compared to the 9070 XT. I was like, and in some cases, actually, the 9070 XT was doing way better and outperforming the 5070 XT, or Ti, sorry. So I was like, why wouldn't I just choose AMD? I'm like, and I was reading up, and, like, User Benchmark, which I know is widely popular, was shitting on AMD, and I was kind of like, and there were some people that were like, oh, all these influencers are getting paid by AMD to say this stuff, and, like, I believe it, but for the 9070 XT, I actually am kind of impressed so far. We'll see. Ask me in a week if I still like this card. Ask me in a week if it's still working to its standards. We'll see. We'll see if it lasts. Because maybe the drivers could be working now, but like in the future, they might just die out. Like right away. Watch. What? Soba? But yeah, that was all my app for that. Radeon software, definitely better than NVIDIA's, like, 3 times better, honestly, to be honest with you. Also, by the way, NVIDIA is still running in the background of my computer, as we're speaking. Don't know why. I uninstalled every NVIDIA program, and for some reason, it still is on my PC, and it won't let me delete it. And it's like, oh, use driver something uninstaller. I don't want, or display driver uninstaller, but it's like, oh, well, if you use it normally, it might, you know, cause some issues. I'm like, bro, come on. By the way, when I was uninstalling NVIDIA, it blue screened my PC. Just a heads up, I'm really hating NVIDIA right now. I really don't like them. That was, kind of crazy. I was uninstalling the display driver. So I don't know what the hell NVIDIA's got running in the background of my PC. I actually was debating on factory resetting my PC today just to get that drive out. Whatever it is, because it's not a display driver, and I know that. When I had AMD graphics card, and I uninstalled it. Yeah, it was a little bit of a process. Obviously, it's gonna be a little bit of a process. It was not that bad. It was never that bad to uninstall AMD. Never. Never that bad. Not once was it that bad. I don't mean to be meat riding AMD like this, but the fact that NVIDIA, I was uninstalling everything. I was doing it through their application, mind you. Still blue screened my PC, made it tweak out, reset a shit ton of settings on my Windows. Like, damn! Don't have to make it so hard. Like, I'm not gonna use this graphics card anymore. Tough shit. I don't know if I'm gonna go back to NVIDIA. That was kind of crazy. I've never had, it's literally, like, I'm genuinely thinking about just factory resetting my PC because of NVIDIA being so annoying. And by the way, it's filling up like half of my, one of my SSDs right now, so. Not half of it, but it's taken up a few gigabytes, I think. I don't really appreciate that, NVIDIA. I uninstalled you and you didn't uninstall yourself, so. And by the way, one of the things it said, because it's NVIDIA containment, it says, oh, install NVIDIA control panel, and then it'll let you uninstall it. It won't let me access the control panel because I don't have a NVIDIA graphics card. That's the first thing it says. It says you don't have a NVIDIA graphics card. We're not letting you open this. Pretty much. So, what am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to uninstall it? Because Windows won't let me uninstall it. It says it's being used and it's running in the system. And you need, like, hella administrator permissions. So I'm like, what the hell am I supposed to do? Besides factory reset my PC at this point. And just get rid of everything. Which I probably should do. It's not bad to do that. I don't know why, though. I was going to reset my PC, and Windows was, like, almost like they were revising against it. I was kind of like, huh? I'm just gonna evolve this fucker. I am gonna evolve that guy, though. Alien stage? I'm probably not gonna watch that. What is it? Got aliens, bro. I don't care about the aliens. I'll make it a little easier. Yeah, no, I hate NVIDIA. I've never had a worse time uninstalling NVIDIA drivers in my life. And I swear to you, years ago, when I got my AMD graphics card, I had a NVIDIA graphics card before that. I had like a 1080 or something. It was not that bad. I think it was like probably 2019. It was not that bad. I don't know what happened between then and now for NVIDIA to be like, don't uninstall us pretty much, and like actually has a chokehold on my PC right now, even though I don't use it. Like, that's kind of weird. Also, guys, I need recommendations for what browser to use besides Opera GX, because I might switch off of it. I need a refresher. I need a refresh browser. I might as well as just factory reset Windows. It doesn't matter. I don't know why, though. Are we playing anything else tonight? Maybe. Chrome. I hate Google Chrome. Also, it's really RAM intensive. Don't like it. And I think it uses a little bit of CPU. I'm not using no DuckDuckGo, bro. Get out of here. But yeah, no, I'm absolutely not using Chrome. I used it before. Way too intensive on my PC for what Chrome was. It did not need to use that many resources. It was actually taking so much FPS off my game. Opera GX definitely helped with that, but I think there's a browser that could do better. Wait, why are you switching off of Opera? It's using too much RAM, which I know you can control the RAM on it, but I think there are better browsers out there. Like, I was thinking, what's the one, Brave? And then I know people like Firefox. I don't know if I'd switch to Firefox, though. It's not that I hate Opera GX. I also just don't like, because one thing that Opera GX has done the day I got it is in my bookmarks bar, it adds other bookmarks. You say Brave? Yeah. Wait. It's not called that, is it? It starts with a B. I don't know. No, it is called Brave. That's right. Never heard of it. You never heard of Brave? Oh, nah. We're cooked. That's like, I know people that like meat ride Brave. A lot of people meat ride Brave. I don't know if it's that good. That's why I'm like, I might try it. I'm obviously not gonna use freaking Microsoft Edge. Bro, I need to go back to Internet Explorer. I think that's my calling. I'm sorry. What is happening in my T-chat? It's just Soba role-playing or something. I don't know. But anyway, I might use Brave. I don't know. I'm gonna look up some stuff, tonight and see what I like to use. I didn't know if y'all had any recommendations. I'd prefer not to go back to Chrome. Wasn't a fan of it. I do like how Opera GX is really customizable, though. I will give them that. And I like how it looks. Opera GX does look really good. I don't think I need that anymore, though. I don't think I really care about the looks on Opera GX. I don't really use like the looks features. I did at one point, but I stopped because I honestly cared about FPS in games more than I did the looks on my browser. And usually I always have a second tab open with like either video or if I'm streaming 2 chats. So I'm like, I don't know. I don't need the features that Opera GX brings really anymore. I did at one point, but just not anymore. You know what I do like though? I like how I can have double ad blockers. Because Opera GX got one built in, and then I got the other one that is banned off of Google extensions. Oh, would I be able to reinstall that? I still have the link to it. So would I be able to reinstall it on a new browser? If I can't reinstall it on a new browser, then I'm actually just like ending everything. Unless if y'all think, should I stay on Opera GX? You think it's worth or no? What do you think is happening in YT chat? Yeah, Larry, what do you think what's happening in YT chat? Oh, no way, he's stunned, bro. That got his health all the way down, though. W. Okay, so I have 4 of those. I think I need another 2 of them. Let me just check real quick. He was talking to me. That's nuts. It's gonna give you a little hint about Alien Stage. What you mean, bro? I don't care about no aliens. They ain't coming for me. Maybe they are. Oh, should I get that guy? Isn't he good? I want him. He looks cool anyway. No, not a Sosco. Don't need him. Dude, I just love the names, bro. They're always so dumb. Not the Sosco. Oh, give me another one, please. I need an Ultraria. Wow, I'm spending all my gems on this guy. Yes, girl, get that pity award. For real. Got him! Okay, I was about to end it right there, too. My buddy. You're a hill? Okay. I'll get rid of Admiral for you. Just want to see what you do. What's your passives? Uh-oh. Oh, and he is confused. Wait, I think I'm gonna evolve this guy instead. Let me check his evolution things. Okay. No! not the raids! Oh, you just killed me inside. Okay. I need 300 more kills for him, and then I need your stupid bow tie. Okay, I need more green, and then more green. Okay. Bye, Zoto. Are you leaving? No, 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 no. Do you remember Dingus on Roblox? Yes, I do. It's pretty fun, kind of. I just don't get how some people, like, I would be walking oh, you know what? There are definitely stream snipers. Okay, no, but I would be walking, I'd be acting exactly like an NPC, and they would just shoot the fuck out of me. Like, how do you know? Cheater? His range is super low. I don't like that. That's only the first time someone enters the range, though. I just realized that. Kinda sucks. This is just 50%. Ooh, I might switch him out. He does look kinda cool, though. He does look kinda cool. Hi, Brian. You're low-key locked in. Oh, on what? Well, it's updated. I don't know when you last played, and I played it like months ago, probably. Oh my god. Work today was pretty good. I told the assistant manager, well, the animal manager told the assistant manager, and then the assistant manager asked me. So there's this girl that I work with. We'll call her Kay. She is extremely bossy, and yesterday, oh, let me tell you all about yesterday. Holy shit. Dude, yesterday, people, I don't even know. Okay, so how it started. I was not at register yesterday. I had just gotten back from break. I went up to the registers, you know, to see what everyone's doing, you know, we got the plan down. I get up there, and there's this new girl, we'll call her M. She's not brand new, but she came in like a few weeks ago. So, you know, she's like semi-new. And I go up there, and she looks really like scared and nervous, and this customer is kind of being a little overbearing and a little like demanding, I guess. And he wanted like a price change, and he was like, that price isn't right, and he slammed a sign like of what the prices should have been on the register, and was like, you know. And Kay was up there with M, But Kay wasn't saying anything, wasn't doing anything, wasn't, like, somehow, like, trying to help. By the way, Kay has been there a year. So she should know what she's doing. So I go up there, and I'm like, hey, like, everything alright? And Emma's like, can I just switch with you? And they were, like, on the verge of tears. So I was like, yeah, sure. And the customer starts getting, like, he's like, the price should be this, and so I pick up the sign, and I'm reading the sign, and he wants this dog crate. It was, like, 180 something bucks. And it said on the sign that it should have been like $100 down, but I wasn't seeing the price for that crate. And then I read, and it was tiny text, that it excludes the type of crate that he grabbed. So I start explaining to him, and I'm like, hey, like, you picked up the wrong crate. It has to be a regular crate. It can't be the mesh or the super, like, ultra tough ones. I guess was what they're called. And I was like, they can't be, like, those ones, and I pointed at the sign, and then the old lady that was with him wanted to also see, and I explained it to them, and then they were chilled out. They were like, oh, okay, so, and he offered to carry, like, because it was a huge-ass crate, and he was like, oh, no, I can carry it, I can bring it back over, no worries. And I was like, okay, problem solved. And he's like, could you, and he was like, okay, let me go pick out another crate. So I follow him with the sign, and I'm trying to help him pick out a crate. And he's kind of being a little, like, over the top, I guess you would say. A little on, like, the aggressive-ish side, but it wasn't bad. Like, I've definitely dealt with worse people. So I was just, like, you know, talking to him, like, trying to help him out. And the two managers come over. Oh, hang on. Before, sorry. Go backward. When I, first was gonna walk and follow him, Kay said to me, she was like, stop, don't follow him, like, just stay up here, like, the managers are coming, they'll deal with it. I ignored her, by the way. She's not my boss. I had the situation under control. She needs to stick to her own lane, especially if she's not gonna help. So, I ignored her completely. And then, you know, we go over to the crates. I'm trying to help him out, looking at prices, trying to find, like, what crate he would want instead, and the two managers come over. One of the managers comes like, so I guess M was sobbing, like, having a mental breakdown type of deal. Because of this guy. Which, according to M, he was yelling at her before I had come up. I didn't get that from him at all. I mean, I'm sure he did. Because when I did first get up there, he was kind of being, like, really aggressive about it. But I calmed him down right away. So it wasn't like, you know. But manager comes over, and she's instantly like, so she was like, so why is my employee crying? Like, what happened? And she was like, why are you yelling at her? And instantly the manager goes, like, right to the employee's defense, which, understandable, doesn't make the situation better. Definitely didn't help. So she comes over. She starts getting a little aggressive with him, and he starts like, I didn't mean to do that. I was just asking about a price change. It wasn't my fault. And she started to get a little less, like, aggressive about it. And he was like, I'll never come here again. I just want to buy a crate. And then we saw the price online was like $80 cheaper, so we were like, we can price match that same crate for $80 less instead of 100. And he was like, oh, sure, I'll take that. So then I check him out. He's I don't know why. He kept saying, he was like, I'm really smart. Like, I read all the time. I know what I'm talking about. Like, I'm super smart. And he pointed when we were at register, when we got back up there and I was going to do a price change and stuff, he was like, I'm really smart. Like, I read a lot of books. Like, I know my stuff. I can take care of people. I know about all these type of illnesses and stuff. And he was like, do you have low iron? Like, your skin, you see how it's all blotchy? I was like, my skin's always been like this. I was like, I don't know if it's low iron. He's like, but you see how I could tell that? Like, I'm really smart. I was like, I don't give a shit. Yo, I was sitting there laughing. I was like, what the hell? I didn't know what else to do but laugh. I was like, this guy's kind of funny. But, you know, it was chill after that. But that was a whole situation that happened, and, you know, say so if you don't know, he's really smart. Yeah, no, I didn't. But, Kay, so, Kay, when we're up there, she's keeping me at register. Kay is. And she's like, I gotta get these bugs put away. Like, I know you have to put away the bugs. And the thing is, you don't do it that quick. That's the issue. So I offered to do the bugs. No, I'm doing the bugs. Okay. Then get them done quicker. Like... Sorry, that was rude. But yeah, so... How the fuck did he reach? Okay. So anyway, then when I'm up at register, eventually M comes back up after they, you know, had a little bit of a breakdown. They're fine again. We get a big rush. They're on register, I'm on register. Kay can't get on register. There's only 2 registers. The third one's broken. So... No, Frederick, no! I gotta finish my stories. No, I gotta finish my stories. No. You're turning 20 next year, Hannah? Are you dumb? Oh, wait, yeah, I am. Technically speaking, but, like, I'm not. I'm still 18. So. Story or stories? Story. One or more. One. Maybe. So anyway, so okay, no, but these are good stories, bro. Oh my god, people be hating me. At my work at least. No, all of my coworkers are talking shit about me. The managers keep telling me, I'm like, well, specifically the animal manager, she keeps telling me, and I'm like, damn, bro, everybody be hating me. Why? What did I do? But anyway, so Kay is up there bossing me around, telling me to do this and that she's gonna do this and that, and I'm ignoring her. And she's like, give this person a dog pamphlet, give this person that, and make sure you do that. You're not my boss. So I'm ignoring her. That was like my best bet. Like, I didn't say anything back to her, I just ignored her. And apparently that sent her, she was flipping out. So she goes on break with M, right? And the animal manager is still on break. So they go back to the break room, and apparently Kay starts going off about me. And is like, hey, Hannah's doing this and that, and she's not listening to anything I'm saying, and... The animal manager told me this. just because I ignored her. I didn't even say anything to her. It would have been worse if I said something to her. She still got mad at me for ignoring her. I've said stuff to her before. She's gotten mad at me. I ignored her. She's still getting mad at me. What am I supposed to say to her? I'm not listening to her. She's not my boss. Goes off about me. And then she started, and she was talking to the animal manager about how she hates it and whatever. A bunch of other stuff that doesn't include me. But I just found it funny that she was talking about me. Where would we be if you didn't have these stories? I don't know, man. These stories are revolutionary. I don't know what to say. So... So I don't know, she was talking like mad shit about me. And then no, Frederick, no, you must say. Yeah, Yosef hasn't donated in a year, technically speaking. So no, Vortex, stop. So the animal, and then actually, before I even said anything to the animal manager, Kay comes up to me after her break, and she's like, how much are you getting paid? And of course I tell her minimum wage, because I'm kind of already pissed about it. I feel like I should be getting paid way more. And she's like, oh, so by the way, we're the only two getting paid minimum wage. I was like, what? So you're telling me everyone is getting paid more than me? Even though they don't do half of the work I do? I was dumbfounded. I don't know if she was probably trying to start problems, and that was a really good way to start problems. So I said something to the animal manager, because I was like, she was talking about people's pay, she was bossing me around like all hell earlier. And then the animal manager was like, she was talking mad shit about you, on break, and I was like, damn, well, that sucks, because she was driving me mental up there. And after me and the animal manager left, she gives me like, dude, it was probably like 2-paragraph text of like just a bunch of like, don't worry about like the coworkers or anything, because all of the coworkers have collectively said something about me not good. The managers, they say that they like me. I don't know if they do. Seems like they do though. I don't know. They seem alright with me. But she sent me like 2 paragraphs of text, like, don't worry about what people say, like, don't worry about your pay, you're like gonna be up there in no time, and she was just like telling me a whole bunch of stuff, and I was like, okay, appreciate it. I didn't know, I wanted to send something back, but I genuinely couldn't think of anything. I was like shocked that she even sent me like that whole thing. Because it was a big text. But there's one person that I know of that hasn't like spoken shit about me and hasn't been like a dick. He's cool. I like him. He's really cool. And I think there might be another one that hasn't said anything, but like and they don't work that much though, so I don't see them that much, unfortunately. They're cool though. They're funny. But No, Vortex. Why is everyone leaving? I need friends to talk to. I have so much to yap about. Yeah, I don't know. That's kind of crazy. That whole drama is happening at work. They're having me work 12:30, 9:30 instead of 2:30, 9:30 tomorrow. Which I impulsively said yes. And then I was like, oh. Maybe that wasn't maybe that wasn't a good idea. It's okay though. My posture's great. Let me drink. Ugh, so much. Okay, Jose. Yeah, I know Yosef hasn't been here in a minute, has he? And then today, I don't know, people are just idiots. I can tell one of the I don't know. I don't know. Everything's weird. All of my coworkers are acting weird towards me. I'm definitely gonna get ganged up on. I'm cooked, bro. I don't know what to say, bro. I'm done for. I don't even know what I did to make them hate me so much. I just try to do my job. I also want to get paid more. I want a promotion. So obviously I'm gonna kind of work a little harder. Hi, Unc. I know. That's what the animal manager told me to do, Brian. They're still gonna tell me when someone's talking bad about me, though. I mean, I'm not gonna start issues with the person. I already know I'm doing better than them, but still, like, it does kind of piss me off that if they truly are getting paid more, that kind of pisses me off because I just don't understand that at all. I've been looking on Indeed though. I won't hesitate to leave this job. Managers might be treating me nice, but won't excuse the amount of pay I'm getting. I forgot what I was gonna say. Oh yeah, so today, this lady comes in at 3 o'clock for a hamster. I leave at 3 o'clock. I go up to the front and they're like, "Oh, someone needs a hamster." I was like, "Oh, I'm leaving," and I was like, "You know what? I'll do it anyway." So I take the keys and I go over there and I'm like, "Hey, so Which hamster are we looking at? They want a teddy. Okay. And, you know, I have to ask some questions first because, you know, we don't want to just send the hamster to a home where it's going to die within a week. Ha ha ha. Not very ha ha ha, but, you know, don't want to do that. So I asked her, I'm like, you already got a cage and everything? And she was like, yep. And I was like, okay. And I saw they had, like, little chews in their hands. So I was like, okay, they're getting the chews. Perfect. And I was like, do you have... And I was like, okay, does the cage have tubes? Because one thing we will not do is sell a teddy hamster or any of the bigger hamsters in a cage with tubes. Because that means it's probably a critter trail. It's probably not big enough. And also it can get stuck in the tubes. So I was like, does it have tubes? And she already looked disappointed. She nodded her head very slowly. And I was like, okay, teddies can't go in those cages. And she was instantly like, yeah, I know. And I was like, if you know, then why are you trying to get one? I was like, oh, and then I explained to her, I was like they can get stuck and stuff. And she was like, I already know. I was like, and then I was like, and then she started looking at the dwarf hamsters. I was like, okay, so you can choose any of the dwarf hamsters. Any of the hamsters in these tanks, fine. They do better in those type of tanks. Just keep an eye on the tubes. And I wanted to leave, and I saw another one of my coworkers. So I was like, could you just, you know, get her one of the hamsters, or show her them, because I want to leave. That was that. But I don't know, why would you buy... Bro, people are idiots. I was like, why would you try to buy a hamster if you know that it's not going to work in that type of tank? Or that type of cage. Probably. So, I was already like... Idiots. Absolute idiots. I didn't mean to click that at all. I don't know why I just clicked that. I'm an idiot. But, so don't want anything from the gas station, like slushy or a bag of chips. I'd take a bag of chips. Give me some Lay's. Give me some barbecue chips. I'd eat those up right now. I don't know. People are just dumb. I don't know. People... And we got freaking leeches in our tank. Not actually. There's these little white worms. That's not good. Definitely not good. So that was eventful. A mouse almost escaped today. Definitely was my fault. Luckily I grabbed it, in time. But, you know, a little scary. Oh, what else happened today? Coworker E is an idiot. Completely. I don't think he hates me. I don't know if he talks crap about me or not. I don't think he does. He might. He might with specifically coworker R. But she's usually the one that starts the conversation about that stuff. She hates on everybody. She hates on everybody. I've called her out for it too. Like, 1 minute she'll be perfectly fine with the assistant manager, the next she's like, oh, I fucking hate her, she didn't. And I'm just like, didn't you were just talking to her perfectly fine. Yeah, I know, but she just gives like a, like, bro, stick to one story or stick to one like opinion. Stop trying to start shit. I didn't like her from the start because of that. Cause I noticed right away that she started doing that, and I was like, I'm not for this. I'll listen to all your drama and stuff. Like, I think that's fun. But like, come on now. I don't want to hear you talking shit about people to me without like valid cause. Which the assistant, I've told you guys about the assistant manager. Sometimes she really is just an asshole. Today she was, for the most part, but you know, whatever. She was being very, very demanding, more than usual. But you know, whatever. It's okay. She was nice about the situation between me and Kay bossing me around like all hell. And then talking shit talking the hell out of me. I wonder, because M and K went on break the same time that day. I wonder if Kay started talking shit about me to her and the animal manager. I bet you they did. I bet you money they did. I don't know though. M seems pretty nice. I've only been nice to them since they started. Thanks, Jose. I appreciate it. Also, I'm not paying you for that bag. They're just mine now. But I don't know. I've only ever been nice to them. I've never given them attitude. I've never been like, no, you can't do this. You can't. I've never been bossy. I mean, I'm not bossy with any of them. And if I come off bossy, I usually am like, I don't mean to like seem bossy. Like, I can catch myself quick. But oh, what do you mean unit is stunned? Stop stunning my damn unit. I don't know. Kind of crazy, though. I don't know. I got some crazy people I'm working with. I like how this effect's just stuck there. I wonder if I should turn the drop rates up. I am killing it kind of quick, aren't I? It doesn't matter. So anyway, yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen. I give up. Tired. Bedtime. All the time. Always bedtime. I don't know though. My work's getting kind of crazy. I do like how the managers are kind of sticking up for me in a sense, or in a way. I don't know. I guess they're not sticking up for me. It doesn't sound like the animal manager stuck up for me when Kay was shit talking me. I mean, I probably wouldn't. I probably would just sit there silent if someone came in and was just starting to yell at me about a person I actually like. I would just kind of be like, okay, whatever. So I don't really blame her. And then I would go tell the person, which is exactly what the animal manager Which is funny. My parents have said, like, the manager shouldn't tell you when someone's talking crap on your name. Which I understand for if the person that you know. Say someone was talking crap on employee R's name. Hi, Kirby. How are you doing? But say someone was talking crap on employee R's name, and then the manager that heard that went to employee R and then was like, "Hey, this person said this and this about you." Employee R would go off, tell everybody, and then everyone would be just head to head with each other. What is this game? Universal. Universal Tower Defense. I almost forgot the name. I'll at least get that one ready for evolution eventually. So, do you know Wobble Dogs? I do. I have the game on my Switch. So, I don't know. It was kind of nice that the animal manager wrote a whole, like, thing for me. I guess that was nice. So, maybe she isn't gonna, like... Maybe they're not plotting against me. I don't know. I feel like everyone's plotting against me. Just every second of the day. I'm just like, what? I don't know. Is that a unique? Give me that. How do we trade? How do we trade that aura? Oh my god. Oh, I need that. Kyoto? Who the hell is Kyoto? I've officially become addicted. Oh, it's probably this guy. That sounds about right, though. Kirby. Ow, 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 ow. Oh my god, my stomach just started hurting really bad. Holy shit. Y'all, this... Oh my god, did I swallow a bone or something? Holy... That hurt really bad. Oh my god. I don't even know what just happened. Oh my god. That really hurt. I don't know what that was. Damn. I didn't feel nice. Ugh. And I need 2 holy fragments, and then the stupid red things. God damn it. Do you eat a chicken with the bone? I did eat chicken today, not with the bone. Probably gonna go for this one. I want idle, though. Oh, perfect. Literally perfect. No, I did not eat a chicken with the bone, though. I don't know what that pain was. It's gone now. We're good. Maybe. Don't jinx it. I don't know why I just put him there. It doesn't matter anyway. It's bedtime, though. I'm glad that my PC is working, though. Don't jinx it, please. It looks like you will have a stomachache that will disappear tomorrow. That will cost you 200 bucks. What do you mean? You're gonna give me a stomachache for 200 bucks? Why would I pay for a stomachache? Jose. This is backwards logic. I also wouldn't pay $200 for medication for a stomachache. Now, imagine I had this one part. Okay, okay. Would y'all take this? Like a bone in your body or something. Not a bone. Just any part of your body. It just hurts all the time. Super bad. There's nothing. There's a medicine you can use to get rid of the pain. It's $1,000 per bottle. Bottle comes with 10. No. 30. We'll make it like a month. So 1,000 a month for his medication. And this pain is like a 10 out of 10 pain. It's not harming you. It's not like a life death. It's not life or death if you don't take this medication. It just hurts really bad all the time. Would you buy that medicine for $1,000 every month to get rid of that pain? Or would you just deal with that pain? 10 out of 10. Like worse than a broken bone type shit. Actually, you'd probably have to experience 10 out of 10 pain before you make that decision, because, hang on, 10 out of 10 pain's pretty rough. I mean, I've had 9 out of 10 pain. Like, the doctor said I should have had 9 out of 10. I guess my pain tolerance is really high. I said 7 out of 10. It was when I broke 2 bones in my shoulder. One split in half. The other one was my shoulder blade, which is a really hard bone to break. So, yeah. I'm too broke. So real. I felt 10 out of 10 emotional pain. What is that? He's gonna say some shit that's from, like, BFDI or something. Oh, the letter number 1 died. So upsetting. Like, Jose, get out of here. The 6-7 meme is over. The great meme reset. Yo. Sorry, I had to do that. I love making fun of Jose. One isn't even a letter. I'm not gonna tell you about my... Oh, the emotional pain was from the great meme reset. Oh, I get what you're saying. The meme reset was for one day, and it destroyed you. You felt so hurt. I understand, Jose. Not really, but... You know. Hey, at least you don't need to be scared of job applications anymore. Okay, maybe he's still gonna be scared of job applications. Okay. Well, rest in peace, Jose, I guess. He's cooked. Oh, wait, why did I restart? You know, we'll do one more, whatever. Jose, when are you going to get a job? Gotta get a job eventually. You gotta get a paycheck. Then you gotta pay your first set of taxes. I just said every slur in Jose's book. Yeah, Jose, come on, bro. That is from, like, 2nd grade. I can't wait to test more games on this PC. I was just testing Icarus earlier, and I was getting like 120 to 150 FPS on all epic graphics. And with ray tracing, it went down to 110. 90 to 110 with a little bit of stuttering, but actually pretty good. I was impressed. I was really impressed with how it was running. I'm liking this graphics card, guys. I'm gonna try Ark Survival Ascended, which is probably... I mean, Icarus is up there with an optimization, so... I mean, the fact that it was getting that much FPS in that game, especially because it's a NVIDIA title, really good, actually. I was fairly impressed with Icarus. And it's a NVIDIA title, mind you. 110 ray tracing, well, some of ray tracing. I didn't have all of it on. I had it on, like, a medium, I would say, ray tracing. Because you can choose what's on for ray tracing or not, and there's not, like, a medium, low, high. I think I'm gonna level him first, the stunning guy. I'm on it right now. Yikes. That's bad. What does your PC have right now? Do you know? Like, components-wise? I'm averaging 8 FPS on what game? On Wobble Dogs. Nah, bro. That game's so easy. What you mean? 8 FPS on Wobble Dogs. Oh, yo, your PC's cooked. What you mean 8 FPS? That's... That's absolute buns. What you mean? Oh, I need one more. Oh, I'm so close. Should I get the one more or should I upgrade him? Oh, I'm gonna have to look it up eventually. Anyway, y'all, you know what I'm gonna do? End of stream time. Just about. My dog without legs is starving himself. Oh my god. Well, maybe because he doesn't have legs, Kirby. You need to assist him. Oh, they give you 2 of everything. That's kind of good. Anyway, y'all, I'm gonna be going to bed now. So I wish you all a great rest of your nights. I'll see you all tomorrow. Oh my god, you actually sent me a Lay's barbecue chip in your okay. Jose, you're so funny. Anyway, y'all, have a great rest of your nights, and, forgot what I was gonna say. Okay, good night.